Guys, now sometimes I begin to wonder how Nigerians still have the time to sit down and watch home videos that are scripted when we have unscripted movies happening every day in the political atmosphere. Yes, still on the Natasha Akpoke versus Godswill Akpabio matter. For those of you who have missed the clash between Obi Ezekwesili and the senator, just at the end of yesterday, Obi Ezekwesili had an interview in Arise News. The senator also had an interview in Arise News. And just this morning, Dr. Abati, Rafai Oseni, Ayo, and the What's Trending crew has gone ahead to disintegrate the nitty-gritties that surrounded the clash that happened yesterday. And I'd like you to sit back and take a look at the video for yourself. But please, don't go anywhere because I'll be coming back to give you the reactions of Nigerians about it. Take a look for yourself.
Good morning to you, viewers. Let's begin what's trending, with reactions trailing the altercation that ensued between Senator representing Ebonyi North, Onyekachi Nwaboyin, and a former Minister of Education, Obi Ezekwesili, on Tuesday during the hearing of a sexual harassment petition submitted by Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan to the Senate Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions. Well, the altercation began when the petitioner, Zubaru Yakubu, tried to speak to the chairman of the committee, Neda Imaswe, but was asked to turn off his mic. When Ezekwesili tried to intervene, Nwaboyin, who appeared as a witness for Senate President Godswill Akpabio, interrupted her. She then told him to please shut up, which immediately sparked an outburst from the senator, who proceeded to call Ezekwesili a fool, a hooligan, and an insult to womanhood. Let's take a look before we take some reactions.
I don't want to talk yourself. It's okay, madam. It's okay, madam. What is self-respect yourself? Stop and take him out. Smell him out. Smell him out. Look like a dog. Look at you. Food and celebrity. Food and
Senator, why are you talking to me like that? You are a disgrace to the Senate.
You are an insult to womanhood.
You are an insult to womanhood.
And I'm here to tell the world
you cannot
change.
You cannot violate
my world. You cannot change.
You are a scoundrel.
I will not take it.
So insult.
That is why you can never be here. People like you can never be here. People like you can never be here. How can you be?
Not a hooligan.
You are a hooligan.
You are a hooligan. So you will be.
Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman.
The Senate committee chair.
Chairman of the committee. Chairman of the
And you say I should keep my mouth shut. Who are you to say so? Who are you to say so?
Chairman of the
Alright, let me take this tweet from Frederick, who wrote, "The shame of a Nigerian senator. Bullying women is now their stock in trade. A senator bullying former Minister of Education, Obi Ezekwesili, during a public hearing. The suspended Senator Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan did not do as much as this. Under Akpabio, this bully called Senator Nwaboyin will neither be disciplined nor suspended unless he accuses Akpabio of sexual harassment. Let us see how Akpabio's Senate will handle this national shame." Well, Nwaboyin, who was on our nightly news program Newsnight to address the sexual harassment petition submitted by Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan and the altercation that ensued at the Senate committee, said that he regrets his statements he made against the former minister, but called for disciplinary actions to be taken against her. Let's take a look.
Respect is earned. She has no right to talk to me. And to talk to me in that way, for me to shut up my mouth, it means that she's not mature.
Okay.
She got to her level by accident. She has admitted publicly, and having done so, I commend her. And I must tell you, I regret my choice of words to her. Because she's old enough to be my mother.
Great.
She's old enough to be my mother. And like I said, it is a action that brought up my reaction. But having admitted publicly that she said so, I give it to her.
Some Nigerians are asking for disciplinary action against you based on, today's
based on what? Yeah. Based on what? They should first ask for disciplinary action against Ezekwesili for asking me to shut up my mouth.
All right.
For saying that I'm a disgrace to the Senate. Let them discipline her first.
All right. Let me take this tweet from EJ, who wrote, "The senator's conduct, as documented in multiple video recordings, is unacceptable and unprofessional. His actions are strongly condemned. No senator should behave in such a manner. Senator Nwaboye should learn to control his emotions. It's good that he is withdrawing those words. He should never use such words on anyone again." Similarly, Madam Obiezekwesili's response is also unacceptable. Instructing a senator to shut up is inappropriate in a professional environment. Both of them exhibited unacceptable behaviors, period. She is a former minister and he is a sitting senator. They should behave responsibly. Well, let's take Obiezekwesili's account of the incident. She spoke with Charles Anyagolu on Arise Primetime, and she admitted to telling Senator Nwaboye to please shut up, but insisted that the senator was initially provoked before the altercation ensued. Let's take a look.
Then this senator, whom I will not acknowledge by mentioning his name at all.
His name is Senator Wike.
That's okay, but he then said, well, if they're not serious about giving any testimony, I am here representing the Senate President as a respondent, and that I am prepared to speak because we can't continue with this. So I said to him, "Can you please shut up?" Because we were just told that we couldn't speak, and you have been speaking without any form of an equivalent treatment.
So let me just get this. You said to him to shut his mouth.
Yes.
And that was what provoked the senator.
He was already provoked.
Right.
He was already provoked because he
went from being a spark of a tinder box into a roaring flame.
Precisely. So he was already provoked by the fact that he felt we were not serious. In fact, part of what inflamed it was that the petitioner then said, "Oh, by the way, it is this senator that made a lot of statements about my senator and in words that were not complimentary."
All right, Obiezekwesili here saying that Senator Nwaboye was already provoked before the altercation ensued. I'd like your thoughts on all of the
Okay, I'll go about it this way. See, there's something I see here about the Nigerian character. There's something about this pressure cooker life that we live in this country, and it gets worse from one administration to the other, that people find it very difficult to have very decent conversation.
Yes.
Now, all the traits of the Nigerian, character were on display in that, altercation. First, the senator was saying, "I'm a senator of the Federal Republic." Okay, everybody is busy with, "Do you know who I am?"
Yes.
Do you know who I am? We have this sense of importance. And then, before you know it, the conversation will degenerate to name calling. One party calls the other hooligan, "Shut up." The other one says, "You are a disgrace." The other one says, "You are a disgrace too." That altercation should not have taken place on the floor or within the premises of the National Assembly. So I think it looks ugly. It speaks to the way we behave as Nigerians. If you were talking to foreigners and you talk like this, they will be afraid. They will think that you just left the zoo. Anyway, the second thing is to know that two fighting or affray or altercation is an offense. It's a felony under Section 84 of the Criminal Code. No, you are not allowed to fight in a public space or to, quarrel in such a manner that, you look like you want to take advantage of each other. However, there's something they call parliamentary privilege, which is the immunity that lawmakers and people who speak on the floor, under parliamentary proceedings enjoy. Number 3 is the point that, look, both are in the wrong. As the gentleman that you quoted, as the man you quoted, EJ, I think you quoted his tweet. He said that the senator was wrong. After all, we call senators distinguished people.
Exactly.
And a senator is supposed to conduct himself in a very responsible manner. Even if he was angry that he was called a hooligan and asked to shut up, there was a chairman of that meeting. He could have sought the protection of the chairman, and the chairman would have maybe asked Mrs. Ezekisili to withdraw her statement.
Right.
And there will be some guy, but on his own he just jumped and took over the meeting, and then the thing degenerated. And Mrs. Ezekisili too, as an elderly person, shouldn't have found herself in this kind of situation where you'll be talking to a senator that was born in 1982.
It was 1982.
He was born in 1982.
Quite young.
No, he was born in 1982. And he himself, we're Africans, and he himself was saying, Ezekisili, Ezekisili is an elderly person, a grandmother, and he was talking to her like that.
Come on,
the matter could have been handled in a different manner.
Yes.
And finally, which is my final point on this matter, is that, look, there is a lot of distraction. Where is the National Assembly, the Senate, going to find time now to do the work for which Nigerians have voted for them? Since March, we have not discussed any other thing. It is this Senator Abati matter affecting other matters, dragging in other people in this matter. I hope.
All right, guys, so let's take a look at what Nigerians have to say about Dr. Obekesili's action yesterday. Confident said, in my view, Nigeria needs many, many more brilliant and fearless women. We may be the savior their country truly needs. And Oscar said, Madam Obi Ezekwesili, you are a hero and we all respect you. That red carpet senator has just revealed what goes on in the Senate in stopping women's voices. Dana said, Madam, your words moved me to cry. You are extremely precious to us all. I apologize for your experience. These guys are animals in human skill. And Nu said, this woman is ageless. Thank you for your service to the nation, ma'am. And Community said, there, Dr. Obekesili is a brilliant woman, most respected today, tomorrow, and forever. And Stank said, Dr. Obiageli is a renowned Democrat, seasoned human development expert, and patriotic Nigeria. Citizens with a high pedigree. I love the way she managed the Agboro. And Oseme said, in All Arise is the TV station that is bringing the news as it is. Kudos Arise. And CXP said the disrespect of women in this country should be put to an end. Thanks, Dr. Obi Ezekwesili. And Emma said, Journalist Charles, your introductory message are top-notch and extraordinary. I have never seen anything like them anywhere else. Now, different people are saying different things at different points. We have North 3 who said, I am in shock. This is pure evidence of disrespect exhibited. No woman, no conundrum whatsoever. Mrs. Ezekwesili, you are a brand. He is not distinguished. He's not a distinguished fellow. And Josram said, Dr. Obi, Madam Due Process, we love you. You are more relevant to Nigeria than the hooligan, Yeye Senator. I stand with Natasha. And Beacon said, Obi Ezekwesili, we are proud of you. Now, the truth of the matter is that in the heat of all this, we must say it how it is. Obi Ezekwesili lacks the stance to use such words on a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as much as he also never should have said such words to Obia Ezekwesili, who is very much respected in the Nigerian stage and at the world stage. It was unexpected of them, and I understand that obviously there could be disagreement, but just like Rafai Hosseini had said earlier this morning, that they both need to apologize to themselves and also apologize to Nigerians, in as much as we respect Obia Ezekwesili, who has gotten pedigree and respect on Nigerian stage and the world stage itself. She should have not used such word on him as well. We love you to also do well to drop your own thoughts in the comment section. Let's get to know what you think about the backlash between the senator and Obia Ezekwesili that has sparked reactions on the internet, and we shall continually be here to serve you.